Alright, hey, I'm Gruesome. I'm back playing video games and streaming them on my Gruesome channel, twitch.tv/Gruesome. Mass Effect Legendary Edition, that's what we're looking at. So I played through the trilogy. I played through the first one a few times, second one 3 or 4 times, the third one twice. I still have them. I have them. I have hard copies, and I have uh, digitally installed. You know the Xbox 360 versions, backwards compatible, etc. Um, but I decided to go ahead and take the plunge with this. It took me a while because this has been out for a little bit now. I think it came out uh, last year or last month, May, possibly. But whatever the case, yeah, I got on board a tad late because I was debating. Do I wanna do I want to buy a game that I already own again? Is what it boils down to. Even with, but it does include, well, a lot of the content, the extra content I had anyway. Um, but there's some content I didn't have, so there's that. Um, and it looks better, sounds better. I guess I don't know. It's worth it to me because this is an excellent trilogy, especially the first two. So it's worth replaying again for sure. So I already went in and set the wow, that's loud. Set the options. I might have this a bit too loud. I don't know. Um, so it already, skimmed and then clicked through the agreements, all that stuff. So you don't have to sit through it. So obviously, I'm going to start where it all began, and that's Mass Effect 1, Shepard, everybody on the Normandy. Well, we don't get to. We're not starting on the Normandy. We'll get there. And yeah, um, time to go bust some guest heads and some Reaper heads. Yeah, the Reapers, man. Seasons don't feel the Reaper. Yeah, this is gonna be great, man. Hopefully, it looks good because I'm getting weird. It's capped at 6,500 bits, so I automatically set the bit rate. Let Twitch decide the bit rate for me, and it didn't take long. It immediately settled on the. You know what? Let's go in here. I'm going to turn down the music. I don't know. It just seems a bit loud. Anyway, 6,500, but I'm seeing 2,500 in the system manager or the dashboard for Twitch. So I don't quite get that, honestly. Why is there such a discrepancy? And normally, the way it's always been, because I also have a PlayStation 4, a Pro, in fact. Usually, I get sort of what's the word I want? Screwed on the upload speed with PlayStation Network, but Xbox Live is always good. It's reliable. And I checked, ran the test, and it was 115 down and 10.4 up, which is good. I pay for 10 up and 100 down. But generally with Xbox Live, the way, with the bandwidth, you generally get a bit more than you pay for, and that's to ensure that you have good results whenever you're downloading something or streaming something, or I'm sorry about that. My bad. Okay, sorry about that. I hit the mic jack by mistake. So I came in here, I was checking out that I wanted to turn down the music. So I don't have to. I mean, it sounds loud to me. It's probably just fine, generally speaking. But yeah, this is a fantastic trilogy. It's Bioware at their best, really. Uh, some might argue it's Dragon Age Origins, maybe. Then some others might say, no, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic was Bioware at their best. No, this is Bioware at their best, right here. Especially the first two. The third's good. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not poo-pooing the third one. It's fine. But I don't know why, but the third one just seems like there's this weird disconnect, that I feel towards, the story and all the events that happen during the third one. There's a disconnect. I don't. It's so weird. Like the first two, it's really easy to get invested. And you would think the third one, is just carrying on where you left off in the first two, right? And you should still be invested. It's just, it's hard to put my finger on it. Why there's a bit of a disassociation or disconnect, between myself and Mass Effect 3. But, that's neither here nor there. It's still a very good game, and I enjoyed it, and I'll be playing through it again. But I'm going to start where it all began, of course. That is with the first one. Now, like I said, I did set a lot of options, and there are options galore. Well, I say galore, but that's a bit like the graphics. I decided to go with favorite frame rate. I could change that to favorite quality. It's too bad they don't give you a little more control over, like, lock it at 30 frames per second, lock it at 6. I'm not even sure if this does in fact where this caps. I'm sure on the Xbox One standard, which is what I'm playing, it's not. Of the two, I have the PlayStation 4 Pro. It would certainly perform better on the Pro, and it certainly look better. It might even get some more options, and I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not sure on this. I should have checked this out, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was a 60 frame per second option. 1080 60. Generally on the Xbox One standard is 1080 30, so I assume that's what's going on here. To me, 30 looks good. I'm not. I get that people are into that. The whole 100. It's got to be 120 frames per second or die. Mentality. you know, not me. I mean, I started gaming on the, well, actually before the Atari 2600. But when you're talking about home platforms, Pong technically was the first. Then the Atari 2600. Because I'm an old guy. I'm an older gamer. You know, that's my reference. That's my point of reference. Right. That's the landmark. Okay, for comparing, you know what I'm looking at today as opposed to what I was looking at then, and it looks freaking great. Even the originals, you know, Mass Effect on the 360, Mass Effect 2 on the 360, Mass Effect 3 on the 360. Yeah, man, absolutely freaking gorgeous. You know, I don't know what to do here. I don't know if I should go favorite quality or frame rate because it's frame rate is gonna be around 30 anyway. I would think. I just don't know what to do. I'm gonna go with favorite quality for a bit, and we'll see. We'll see how it performs. And calibration I already took care of this. I do tend to tweak it up just a tad, just because I know watching games, it's always a bit darker for people viewing than it is for the person playing and watching on the TV, you know. So I don't know. I don't have an HDR TV, so I need to do anything in there. Sound is always a question mark for me. I'm not sure if that's going to be ideal. I'm not even sure if my microphone level is going to be ideal at this moment. Controls. You can't look at the controls here, but I do know we get to look at the controls at some point. It seems like the mapping. I can't remember a lot of it, the mapping, off the top of my head. I'm sure it'll come right back to me as soon as I start playing, you know. It definitely come back to me. I'm going to play it on normal. So as far as the difficulty, easiest is casual, then normal, veteran, hardcore, and insanity. I don't like auto leveling up for any of us. I like to have some control. Sometimes I'll just level up the AI companions, you know, just to kind of speed things along. Plus, their default leveling is kind of what's needed anyway at points, you know, and that's fine. But other times I want to take over because they tend to neglect certain aspects, you know. Anyway, so level scaling. Now you have a choice. This one kind of threw me for a bit. On default, it's legendary mode. So check this out. I didn't know this. They changed the level range, the leveling up range. In classic, it's level 60 is the highest. In the legendary mode, it's 30. So XP and talent points progression remains the same, but the number of levels is doubled in classic mode. So they condensed the leveling up for the legendary version. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure what to do here. It seems like something I might want to do. I don't know. You know, I don't know. I don't think you can change this once you start, though. There's no way you can change this. Okay, I'm gonna do it. It's a brand new experience. Let's do something different. You know, I'll just keep it on legendary mode. 30. So the cap is level 30 instead of 60. All right. So I enable subtitles, all that kind of stuff. Let's see, controls, gameplay. I already looked at it, right? Yeah. Okay. So that's it. We are set to begin a brand new career in Mass Effect as either male shepherd or female shepherd. I think I'm going to play male, for the first go round. But I'm looking forward to doing this, so let's get into it.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Okay, definitely going to do
Please log in to access your profile.
Groovy Shepherd. Okay, accept that, and now
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile.
Yeah, I wonder if they've
Confirm pre-service history.
To the customization, the facial construction. Spacer, both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Colonist, you were born and raised on Mindawar, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindor, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. Earthborn, you were an orphan. Raised on the streets, you escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. Let's go to colonist.
Confirm psychological profile.
Sole survivor. During your service, the mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell. Now you alone are left to tell the tale. War hero. I like that one. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. Ruthless throughout your military. Yeah, this is the ones. We don't have to read the others.
Confirm military specialization.
Okay. All right. Now, soldiers are combat specialists. No kidding. Start with the ability to wear medium armor and can train in the use of heavy armor. Improved health. Tech specialist. Infiltrators combine combat and tech to specialize. Killing of or disabling enemies at long range. Infiltrators are trained to use Omni tools, focusing on decryption and offensive abilities rather than healing. Sentinels combine biotic and tech abilities. Typically, they use biotic abilities and advanced healing skills to defend allies. Vanguards are biotic warriors. They combine biotics and weapons to take down enemies or opponents and are especially deadly at short range. They specialize in pistols and shotguns and wear medium armor. Uh, Most proficient in attack biotics, but at the expense of combat. Sentinels can only wear light armor and receive no specialized weapon training. I might go with Vanguard. You know, I've gone with Vanguard and Sentinel and Infiltrator before. I've gone as a soldier. I've never done engineer or an adept class to start out. I think, yeah, yeah. Let's go with Vanguard.
Confirm facial identification.
Change appearance. Oh God, look at these presets. All right, yeah. I gotta say something. You know, everybody talks about Andromeda and how bad the facial design was in that. Facial construction and design has never been a strong suit of Bioware's. It really hasn't. It really hasn't. Yeah, don't like the hair, but I think I'm going to change a few things. I think we're on to something there. Just look straight ahead, dude. There we go. We'll come back to the face. Okay, let's go check out the hair. Wow, yeah, it's limited. This hasn't changed. None of this has changed. In some ways, it seems like it's kind of worse. You know, I don't know. Jeez, really? This is all the hair options we get, which is legendary edition. Wow, man. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Okay. Let's no no. Oh, damn it. Okay. Uh you know what, let's cycle some more presets. You know what,
Confirm
let's
facial identification.
let's back
Confirm
up.
military specialization. Confirm facial identification.
Too bad they don't start you there, roughly. Jeez. There's They, they're a bit too active too with their head, looking around. You know. This is something weird about the lighting too. Hard to gauge. See, he keeps looking around on his own. I don't like that. He's like too lively, too active. You need to cut that shit out, man. Rick. It's kind of annoying. He's doing that shit on his own, man. Stop. Good God. Look at these. Oh man. See, he's just whipping his head around on his own. How fucking annoying is that? I'm trying to get a good look here, and he just. Okay, I'll get over it. I'm going to be annoyed before I even get into the game, man. It's not a good way to start. But look at the limited choices you get. So bad. Fucking hell, man. I need to look straight at the guy, man. Stop moving the fucking head, you piece of shit. It's starting to look like the ambassador. What's his name? It'll come to me. And that's not a good look, by the way. Not a good look at all. Frick. I'll tell you what this game needed. What the devs needed. They needed to mocap more, a couple more males and a couple more females, because you could tell it's the same freaking mocapped male for all these. You know, it doesn't matter. It's the same. Anyway, see, he keeps looking further to his left. I'm sorry. I know. God, it's so annoying. So annoying. Bra height. Yeah. Like. Yeah. Let's go with that. Uh. I'm fight. It's like you're fighting the fucking character, trying to get a look. What the hell were the devs thinking with this? Can't even tell because of the lighting. I don't know. You see it. You see them in this light, right? But then in the game, with all the atmosphere and the aesthetics and the environment, they don't look anything at all like. Sometimes it's worse. They look worse. He's still moving. Stop moving. Yeah, I think we're fine where it was. Yeah, the hair is going to be an issue. I like the 5 o'clock shadow. I don't like the hair, man. Cornrows? I don't think so. Good Lord. Not, you know what? It's coming back to me. It really is. How limited this really was. Like, God. See, I need him to look straight ahead. I'm changing the brows, man. And he's like looking off to the left and Jesus. What, no blue or green? Too much chin, I think. Okay, right there, yeah? Good. No. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, yeah. Fuck. Fuck it. The scars, I don't think really matter for like 2 and 3. It's only this one. They have scars, so you know what? No scar.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Finally. Groovy Shepherd. My coffee is cold. I'm going to warm my coffee up, and I'll be right back. And then we'll jump into it. So, so I'm thinking, some people just, to save all this time, they just went with the default shepherd look. And I probably should have done the same thing. It's not a whole lot different from the default shepherd look, but I wanted to give it my own sort of personal touch. And that's what I did.